Hi, this video is going to focus on retouching images. So you can see I've just downloaded this affected and sort of cracked up photo from the internet, and you can see the service they're providing is just removing those blemishes within it, and that's exactly what this video is going to go through and look at. So I've opened in Photoshop. First of all, you might want to go through and just modify its contrast and its tone. And then what we're going to get rid of is these cracks and maybe some little blemishes, and you'll be able to identify this in multiple photos. Oops. And first of all, I'm going to use the spot healing tool. That will generally be the default. It's best for moving just little dots. So here we can see one there. It's like that, and it just samples pixels around it to remove the area. And you can do quite large areas, so this button here will select that, and you can see it's removed it reasonably well. With cracks, sometimes you'll find the spot healing tool won't be quite as effective, so you're going to use the healing brush tool, and so we might get rid of this crack down here. And so what it's going to do is, when you first click, it might ask you to sample an area, so you just got to press Alt, and so I'm sampling it from there on the left hand side, and I'm going to draw down. You can see the arrow where it's sampling from. When the area gets a bit too confusing, so around the eye it might be a little bit difficult, or around here where there's a little bit more going on with the image, you might be sampling from multiple areas. So sample again, selecting sampling up here, selecting there. So that's those two tools what you're going to be going through and using. Areas that are larger, so like these big patches, you might not get the best result with that. So what we're going to use is the patch tool, and I'm going to find an image here which I've just modified. And so what we're going to do is remove this little photobomb character in our scene. And so here I'm going to use the patch tool, simply like with clothing, you're drawing a patch around the affected area plus a few little pixels either side. Get rid of that dark section, the bag, and you might even get rid of the car. So if you find if it's not working on a big area, do it into multiple smaller areas for a really good result. And then you're simply dragging. You can see it's just doing sort of a mirror effect, duplicating that area, and I reckon over here it's going to work quite well with the perspective of the streetscape and those lines that are in the building. So there might work quite well. And so you get a little bit of a ghosting effect, so you might need to do it multiple times or multiple areas, but you can see the result there you get is quite strong. So there are some quick tools about retouching. I'll make another video about content aware move and extend. Thanks.